Good morning, sir.
What's going on with you?
Chilling, man. How you been?
Man, I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed, bro.
Yes, sir. You mind introducing? I know who you are, but do you mind introducing yourself?
Yes. Marcus Whitner, a.k.a. Mr. BMS, pounded on the chest twice, salute, and let's get into it.
Yes, sir.
Galley on the drum.
So, I know you do photography, videography. Well, you tell us what you do.
What don't I do? Man, I'm father, husband, entrepreneur. I'm just jack of all trades, man. I love it. Wouldn't trade it for the world.
Okay. So what's the official name of your business and how did it get started?
Blessed Man Success Certified Royalty, LLC. First and foremost, shout out to my boy Rod and my boy Crush Caprice. I've known them for close to 20 years. And matter of fact, Crush, when he first came here from New York, he was my next door neighbor. So I was his first friend, his first official friend.
That's cool.
So yeah, since fifth grade. So shout out to my boys, they're doing their thing and I'm proud of them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Blessed Man Success, it started out with three of us.
Okay.
My guy Banks and my guy Cesar. And originally we were going to call it Black Man Success.
Okay.
But the type of individual that I am, I don't want to just go in that direction, be like, oh, only black people, So I'm like,
Right.
wait a minute, let's broaden our horizon,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we're going to have some content, some product that everybody's going to love. So,
Right.
So went ahead and we switched it to Blessed Man Success. Unfortunately, my two counterparts, they fell off, but we still family or whatnot. So I decided to keep the ball rolling here.
Okay. So when did you officially start the business?
2006.
Oh, damn. That's right out of high school. Okay.
Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how this thing started. Me, when you're young, your early 20s, you got your bachelor pad, you got a house, it's about 6 of us. It's a real life reality show. And you're sitting there with your guys, all of us broke.
Right.
But somehow we still able to make the rent.
Yeah.
And new ramen noodles, they on point right now.
Absolutely.
And we talking to each other like, hey, you do this for me, we'll go over here to this McDonald's, I get you a $1 double cheeseburger. So you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
But I was just sitting there one day and I've always been quite animated. So I said to myself, you know what? I want to find a way to make money. So I've always been able to sketch, draw. So I actually started to, I took out a t-shirt, I got some acrylic paint, and I made my first design on the shirt. Just see what I can do with it.
Yeah.
And it started to take off. I was actually working at a gas station and I was hustling my shirts out the gas station.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yep, that's actually how I met my wife too.
Oh, for real? I see the cat probably a month ago hustling out the gas station.
Bro, I met my wife. I was actually hustling Jordans out the gas station. I get to it. There's no limit. No limit.
Yeah.
No limit. I love it. So, yeah, I started, painting on shirts and I said to myself, I'm going to make shirts that actually match, the shoes that are coming out. And I've always loved Jordans, Jordan 11s.
Yeah.
The cherry reds, that's what I got on right now. That's always been my favorites.
Yeah.
But I made the shirts to complement the shoes. And, people saw it and, they started buying it. Of course, you got to beta test it, see what's wrong with it. Can you wash this? Will it crack? And a couple of them did, but we found a way around that. So met my wife or whatnot, and things took a standstill, as far as, doing the shirts or whatnot. But I've always been an animated individual. So my imagination is always running. I so took a standstill there, became a father, became a husband. Man, messed around, moved to Illinois.
How you end up out there?
We had an opportunity to actually go to school.
Oh, no, okay. Like art school?
Yeah, through family. Through family, yeah. I went to Illinois, Central College.
How was that?
It was different, bro.
Yeah, they're a little different out there in Chicago.
Bro, my first month there, let's see, my first month, I was introduced to 12 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Caught pneumonia, got married and lost a tooth all in 1 month.
God damn.
And I said, yeah, it's official. It's official out here. But you know what? It definitely was a culture shock. And me moving 13 and a half hours away from my family.
Yeah.
Bro, it definitely made a man out of me.
Yeah, I went up there for boot camp.
Bro. And it snowed like it rains here.
Yeah. Yeah, that snow ain't no joke, though.
Yeah. Man, you know how, you get 1 inch of snow here.
We shut everything down.
You shut everything down. Up there, you got to drive in it. So I'm seeing cars in a ditch, everything. I'm like, Lord, please don't let me end up in a ditch. My record's clean. Never ended up in a ditch. I did it. I ain't even from there. Step y'all game up. But yeah, man, definitely was a culture shock. Went up there, got my education, bro. I fell in love with a camera.
Okay.
Late 2011.
Okay.
Took it and ran with it. Just took it and ran with it, man. My degree is in multimedia.
Okay, cool.
This is what's crazy though. They put a camera in your hand. They give you these assignments. I'm mostly self-taught.
That's how I am.
I'm mostly self-taught.
Yeah.
They're like, take photos of this that looks like a shape, like a triangle. And I'm like, this is too boring.
Right.
It's too boring. I got to figure this thing out. And so I used to wake up, go to school, go to work, come home, get on the computer, work on my craft. Many a nights I'm frustrated working on my craft. My wife's getting mad. You need to come to bed. You love that computer more than me. I'm sorry, babe. It's paying off. It's paying off now. It's paying off. But man, I developed a real love for it and got back into my clothes.
Okay.
Got back into the clothing, and now I don't have to paint individual shirts, which that took up too much time.
Yeah.
So I really had to do a lot of research on my own and find out, how to make the clothes, how to design the clothes on Photoshop here, Illustrator there, and just grind it out. I started getting the shirts printed there. I did a lot of rebranding. I rebranded it and I started selling the shirts out there. I'm like, cool, I like this. I like this. And then, this whole thing for photography, it took over. I actually got into motivational speaking while I was there as well.
Okay.
Some people watching this, they may have seen a few of my videos. I've been doing this well over 10 years.
Yeah.
Well over 10 years. And I stumbled across it by accident.
Okay.
By accident. I'm driving to work one day and you ain't supposed to be on social media, but I was on social media.
Yeah, I be doing it now.
And I came across this video of my favorite motivational speaker of all time now, Eric Thomas. Okay. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. I said, you know what? That day something clicked for me. And I just picked up the phone and I started talking to the people. Okay. People reaching out to me or whatnot. I started connecting with a lot of inner city groups. And it led me to being able to go and talk to the youth. And we were in I was going to Peoria. Peoria was known as Little Chicago.
Yeah, I've been down there.
Little Chicago, man. Let me tell you. I mean, it's a blessing to be able to go into that environment, go pick these kids up, and love on them, and minister to them, and let them know that they're worth it, because they are. And that me doing that actually started here in South Carolina with Hasker Hudgens. Shout out. That's my mentor. That's Pop number two. Pop number two. Been with him since I was a kid. So I used to be at a redemption outreach.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And teen arena, all of that, and going into the inner city and bringing the kids back and loving on them. Yeah. So got a chance to do that and met some real interesting kids, real interesting children, teens or whatnot. I mean, these kids live hard lives. I mean, with me. I have this thing with discernment where I can see if somebody has something pure, genuine on them, or if something is hard on them.
You're right.
And I met this kid. It's almost as like, how can I put this? Like, he was more harder, 13 years old, harder than most male individual. I'm talking about men, grown men. Like, he had it on him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I'm wondering what has he been through?
Yeah.
To make him like that.
Right.
What kind of abuse has he done? Has he been through? I had one kid. A lot of these kids don't have parents to open up to, or they've been abused. I've had kids tell me, "Hey, I was raped and molested by my stepdad at age 3, and now I have to walk around with this disease that I can't get rid of."
Yeah, that's.
And it's heartbreaking, bro. Yeah. It's heartbreaking. And ain't nothing you can do about it, but love on them and try to point them in the right direction.
Okay.
I had that. Now this is going on in Illinois. We had the opportunity to take them to a few NFL games,
which
was pretty cool. the organizer, you know, I sat down, Big J. Big J, I still think about you a lot, Jay. And I would go out to lunch with him. And he'd tell me, you know, a lot of these kids have never been out of the city.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these kids haven't even been to Subway.
It's a lot of kids ain't been outside of this state.
Yes.
Which is crazy to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, you know, I think me and my ministry is youth, reaching out to the youth, because it's harder to train a man to change his mind. Yeah. But if you get the kids early,
you can mold them.
Yeah. Yeah. And so yeah, that's what I was part of me that I love to do, the motivation and speaking life into these kids. The power of life and death is in the tongue.
Yeah. So how long were you in Illinois?
I was in Illinois from 2010 to 2017.
Okay, so you had a good bit of time to actually really do something. Yeah, that's cool.
Yep. I look at it. I'm grateful for it. I'm thankful. I'm thankful because it definitely made me appreciate life a lot more and helped mold me and shape me into the man that I am right now. My photography and everything started to take off once I came back.
So what made you come back
though? I love the South.
Okay, I can fuck with that.
I love the South. I'm originally from Alabama.
Okay, I was gonna ask you.
I'm from Alabama. Roll Tide, by the way. I don't care who don't like it. Roll Tide.
I don't even watch college football. Strictly NFL.
Roll Tide, by the way. Yep, but yeah, man. I moved here from Alabama when I was 11.
So what did your family just decide to come this way?
Yeah, okay. Now y'all see how I am. Y'all see I'm a happy individual, but I wasn't always like this.
Yeah.
So I started out with a situation, you know, with my parents and, you know, my mom out there doing certain things that led me to being here.
None of my
with my dad.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's cool because I still got my mom.
Yeah, that's cool.
And a bonus mom. So I'm double blessed.
Yeah.
I'm double blessed. But I've been there since I was 11, back and forth to Alabama from time to time. And I wanted to come back to the South.
Yeah.
Midwest wasn't for me.
It ain't bad, but that's
not.
I'm a December baby, but how cold it is in Chicago.
Yeah.
Bro, but go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, and you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. I love Chicago.
Yeah, it's dope.
I love Chicago. Yeah. Matter of fact, I had a chance and an opportunity to take my camera and light Chicago up.
Oh, fire.
Light Chicago, you know, get my feet wet, learning the ropes. I kind of want to go back now and do it, even though, I mean, now I'm more advanced.
Right.
So I want to go back and light it up again. I like St. Louis. St. Louis.
I've driven through, but I never hung out in St. Louis.
I had a chance to go to St. Louis Rams and Cowboys game. I don't know if a lot of you remember, well, the Cowboys, they were down 21-0.
Is Romo era or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And Cowboys came back and won. I was at that game.
I was at the game we hurt Romo's back in D.C.
Ooh.
50-yard line, sir.
Man.
That's when RG3 was actually good.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Have you had a chance to go to the Rams' new stadium?
I have not. I've not.
It's fire. I took my son. We went to see. We had two Redskins fans. It was Minnesota and the Rams. No, I'm sorry, Minnesota and the Chargers, but they play in the same stadium. It's dope. Their jumbotron like wraps around. It's fire. I'll show you pictures when we get there.
That's crazy. And I'm a big kid. I'm a big kid at heart, man.
Same, man.
I believe that's being a big kid at heart. It makes no sense to walk around just hard and mad and scolding all the time. Like, bro, laugh at something.
Yeah.
Laugh at something. You just.
But I think that helps you to connect with kids, though.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Because a lot of people, they try to be influential with kids, but I think, kind of like what you're saying, when you I'm guarded, how are you supposed to influence an innocent kid that's like, you know, kids ain't got no filter, whereas we do.
Right.
So that's probably a really great asset.
That's why they say kids are the worst.
Yeah, they gonna tell you fat.
Kids are the worst. Kids are the worst. I've seen many videos, you know, kids telling their mom, you bald-headed up under there. I saw one,
oh, they don't mind.
Yeah, I saw one little girl put a shirt in her tights and say, Mama, this is what you look like.
Oh, that's horrible.
And I'm like, you know what, boy.
They don't mind though. So you transition back, and you said photography and everything really started taking. What was there anything specific you was like, okay, this is for real?
When I got here, you know how I say the power of life and death is in the tongue. I told myself, you know what? When I left here a boy and I was gonna come back a man, I was gonna link up with champions.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Upstate Titans
Yeah,
of
Bob been
Greenville.
killing that shit.
That was the first group that I linked up with when
Did
I came back.
The team, or is it AAU, or is it like I'm gonna get his ass in here too. But
get Bach in here. Get Bach in here. That was the very first group that I linked up with my first month back in South Carolina at a car wash. I still have the photo on my phone.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
Yeah, so I've been with the team. I donate my time and take the photos of the kids. Still with them till this day.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, okay, I see it.
Yeah. Wanting to do some bigger media content for the team.
Right.
But my thing is, a lot of people here, they don't want to work as a unit. They want to be in competition. Don't you know that you can do more together?
Yeah, I
you
know.
can do more together, bro. Like,
I peeped that.
Stop. Okay, we know that you dope. We get it. Okay, won't you come over here and be dope
with us? Yeah.
Look at these superhero movies.
Yeah.
You got the Avengers.
Yeah.
You got the Justice League. Everybody was special in some way, and they brought it together. And
I mean, that's the same way when I started taking pictures and I got my camera for Father's Day. Like, I started taking pictures and I would reach out to people and be like, "Yo, so what kind of lens you use?" And I wasn't trying to steal what they do. It just was, I'm brand new. I'm not trying to make money off of it. I just want to people watch with my camera. But it's and I talked to, remember Edwin?
Yeah.
He put me on game. A couple other guys, Shamir, he put me on game. They were willing to share information.
Right.
But I agree with you. Some people are not willing to. I don't know. I guess it is that competitive thing, but I'm just kicking it. You know what I mean?
Bro, if you're one of those individuals who are like that and you're watching this right now, let me tell you something. This is a fact. 96 billion selfies are taken a day.
Yeah, I believe it.
So, I mean, what's stopping you from getting your bag?
Nothing.
What's stopping you from walking downtown saying, "Hey, I see that, you with your lady or whatnot. Let me take a few pictures of you, blah, blah, blah."
Who don't want to take a picture?
Give them just a little taste. Slide them a card. Yeah. They're like, you know what? I like what you did there. We about to get married. I'm giving y'all free game right now. And just, bro, just work together. Please, just work together. Okay? Just work together. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you. If you're confident in what you do and what you bring to the table, you should have no problem. Different people like different styles, and you may not have that style. With me, I have a lot of friends who are in multimedia.
Okay.
And if I can't do something, I'll say, you know what? I know somebody who can help you.
Right. They got more of that style catered to what this client likes.
There you go.
So how would you describe your style?
My style? Bro, this is the way that my brain works, right? Have you ever seen the TV show The Good Doctor?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it.
So you got an autistic doctor here, right?
Oh, damn.
Autistic. Okay. Boy, it's bad.
Okay.
Anything going on with someone, they need emergency surgery. There comes a point in time where they'll show you what he's seeing. So let's say if you broke your leg, on the screen you'll see, okay, femur here, whatnot, and then it'll give you a definition of what's done. The way that my brain works is just like that.
Okay.
Whenever I'm out and about, I see any kind of design.
So do the colors pop out first, or do colors pop out first? Does position pop out first? Do you prefer the background to what do you see when you frame a picture?
This is the problem here. It doesn't matter if it's a good one or a bad image. I'm talking about photography or graphic design.
Yeah.
Or office building, office sign, things like that. Even Publix. My mind is like, I bet y'all know how they did that. Or I'll see it and I'll say, you know what? That's trash. I don't like that.
I'd be doing that.
That's trash.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be clean. Colors will definitely enhance your business.
Of course, yeah. Because it's eye-catching.
Yes. Just like right now, we're having this interview. A lot of people are looking at this blue hat.
Yeah, coincidence is basically the same orange as that font. I've been noticing that.
Blue is a persuasive color.
Yeah, that's why Walmart uses it as well as a few other businesses. Just like red, I went to art school, the Art Institute of San Diego, and red is supposed to increase or encourage hunger. So that's why McDonald's and Wendy's and all these other fast food, Chick-fil-A is red. Yeah.
Powerful color.
Each color has a different emotional influence. People are unaware of it.
Yes. But people actually just study the colors. You'll learn a lot.
You see them colors.
Yeah. You'll learn how to carry yourself.
Yeah.
And like a few colors that I like. I'm a Miami Heat fan.
Okay.
I like the Vice.
Oh, you like that Vice
pink and
colorway?
the blue, and I'm just like, bro, I just love that.
It's
I
fire.
love that. Yeah, it stands out. But that's just the way that my mind works.
Mm-hmm.
And there have been times I know my wife caught me last night. Well, I actually caught my wife staring at me because certain things come on TV and I'm drawn to it.
Oh.
So I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, so they did this here, they did this here, they did that here, they put this camera over here, they did this, they used a drone here, they used this aerial thing, and they pieced this together. So they took 3 clips of somebody of an athlete, of 3 different athletes, then they mixed in the city. Then they did, just
I do that shit. That's why I can't get into horror movies.
Bro.
Because I spend too much time analyzing how they made the movie instead of enjoying the plot.
Yeah. At one point in time, I thought something was wrong with me.
Nah, that ain't nothing wrong.
No, it's not.
It's creativity.
It's not. And I started to embrace it more.
Mm-hmm.
I look at clothes.
That's air conditioning. I thought the garage open. My bad.
It was a point in time where I looked at clothes like that, but I mean,
I ain't going nowhere.
I don't know what happened, but I just, whenever I'm out and about, I don't care if I'm driving. If I see a business, I just see it. It just pops out to me. I know how that happened. I know how they did that. I know how they did this, X, Y, and Z. But everybody in this multimedia game, they have their own skill set, their own gift, their own twist. Like I'm a big movie buff, movie buff. And you know what? I don't care who has anything to say about this. When it comes to the state of California, nobody produces classics like the state of California. I'm talking about the hood movies. I'm talking about the Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, the Snowfall. I'm talking about, you want to watch a good gangster film? California is where it's at. I like New York, but California, they're a different breed.
I think maybe, I could be wrong, I think some of that is because specifically the East Coast, well, we're in the South, but East Coast or the South, I think our hood, it's all still hood stuff, but it's different hoods. And because, at least for me growing up, I was born in D.C., I moved down here. I didn't know what California was like until I went to California as an adult. And so I think, at least for me, being exposed cinematically to their culture was like, oh, that's fire, because this is familiar. That's not. So for it to be something new was just, I don't know, I thought it was dope too. I agree.
Yeah. At one point in time, I wanted to get into doing special effects for movies.
Okay.
But people don't understand how time consuming
like CGI?
that is. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to learn a little bit of that artist.
Yeah,
it's boring
man,
to me.
that is time consuming and it is a headache. When they tell you that, you're in school and what I need to learn about a 45-degree angle or X, Y, and Z, what I need to learn that for, I'm not going to use it. Oh, you definitely use it in this.
Absolutely, yeah.
And if you don't understand how that works, your geometry and everything, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle. So I'm going to admire what y'all do from over here.
Me too. So do you mind if I ask, what do you shoot with?
What do I shoot with?
Yeah.
I started out with a Nikon.
What kind of Nikon?
D5100.
Okay.
Switched over to a Sony. I'll tell you why.
I was about to ask.
I'll tell you why. I don't know if you a lot of people caught on to this or not, but 2 years ago, I started to see in the NBA, the NHL, MLB, before a game would start, they'd be talking to an athlete. And I see how they were so focused on the athlete and the background was blurred out.
Oh, the bokeh.
It was that mirrorless.
Yeah.
That mirrorless.
Yeah.
That's what grabbed me. And I'm watching and I'm not even paying attention to the interview. I'm just my mind,
yeah, you analyzing.
I'm going, yeah. And I'm like, what is that? I got to get my hands on that.
Right.
Found out it was mirrorless.
Yeah.
Then I started watching the actual games they use mirrorless. If you start watching film now, they're using a lot of mirrorless. You'll see now, let's say if we were standing up and we were positioning and you were standing over here and I'm back here and you're talking and the camera focuses in on you, kind of blurs me out a little bit. But
and
now
when you start talking, they'll switch to you.
Yeah, I know. And then they even incorporated that into the iPhone. It could have been the 13 Pro Max. Now they've incorporated that cinema.
Yeah, I got that. It's cool. My phone is messed up a little bit. I done dropped it too many times, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's, man, But I'm like a kid in a candy store when it comes to this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And it's something that I try to instill in my daughters. My athletes,
Oh.
they look up to me. And me, as a father, I'm never going to quit. I'm always going to keep going.
Right.
I'm always going to keep going because I want them to keep going. You know, I want them to get to the point to where they're like, man, does he ever stop? Does he ever sit down? No, I don't.
But that's a good thing, though. You're constantly moving.
Yeah.
So the Nikon is the very first camera you got.
That was the very first, the D5100. I had that for 10 years.
Oh, dude, I don't know much about Nikon. I got a Canon. But
So
what that run at the time? What that run?
That was a graduation gift.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
$300.
So do you mind if I ask who bought it for you?
Oh, let's see. It was actually invested. My grandma. My grandma invested in it.
So she believed in it, in the vision.
Big shout out to my grandma Archibald. Let me tell you something. This woman bought me my first pair of Jordans. Any pair of Jordans that I had when I was a teenager, she bought them. So grandma, I love you. Thank you.
Kept it fresh.
You. Not only that, my Aqua de Gio cologne. Aqua de Gio cologne.
Oh, okay.
Giorgio Armani. Yeah, she put me up on game on that. That's the only thing I wear now.
She said, baby, that's how you get them girls.
No, don't do that. I've been with the same woman for 15
before then, not now.
Yeah, so she's a great influence.
Hey.
She's one of my heroes. She's going through a little something right now, but she's a fighter. She's gonna pull through it. I just got back from Alabama not too long ago.
Oh, she down there, okay.
Yeah, she's down there.
Okay, so how many cameras do you have total?
2.
Okay, I only got 1.
2.
Do you think there's a benefit? Do you have the crop factor or the full frame? I got crop factor.
Both.
What do you think are the difference? Which one do you like better?
I need that full frame.
Okay.
I like the full frame. You know, I still, even though I like the mirrorless, I still like, you know, I want to capture some of the background.
Okay.
Yeah. And with that crop, you really gonna focus on just that individual.
I don't know. So I got 5 lenses. I got 2 50 millimeters. I don't care who steal my equipment or whatever. I got 2 50s, a 35, a 16, and the kit lens, but I don't even touch that one. But which lenses? Do you use prime lenses or which do you prefer?
Well, of course, I hate to use the lenses that come with it.
Yeah,
I've always hated those.
Yeah, I think I've used it one time just because it's in our backpack.
Well, with me, because now I do a lot of shooting from a distance. I do a lot of sports.
I noticed that, and I like the way you color grade.
I appreciate
that green
that.
and blue obviously is fire anyway.
You wouldn't believe how many haters I've had.
What you mean?
Man, let me tell you.
They don't like the color grade or the way you...
They don't like a black man in the room with those skills using that color grade. Man, let me tell you. I was a part of a group on social media, a photography group, and they were like, "Oh, don't use the color grade. The color grade makes it look like, you know, Jolly Ranchers, blah blah X, Y, and Z. You know, this is trash. This is X, Y, and Z." And I'm like, "Wait a minute. Let me go back and take a look at what you got, bro. Stop. You a hater. You're a hater. You put me in the same room with you in the same atmosphere where you were. I'd destroy you."
Wait, they criticize you for color grading?
Yes.
Or the way you color?
No, color grading.
You're supposed to color grade photos.
Exactly.
Even I know that, and I just quote unquote started.
Exactly, and you got black and white photos too.
That's color grading.
They hate that. Yeah, they hate, you know, taking making everything else black and white and doing the color grading to like the jerseys or, you know, just certain.
Well, but that fits the aesthetic of what you do, specifically for sports.
Bro, everybody has their own creative license.
Yeah.
Everybody has, and that's what makes them unique.
Yeah. That's weird though.
Yes. It's very. I've had conversations with a few of my other friends about it. I'm like, bro, take a look at this and tell me what you think is wrong with this. And they're like, nothing. Like, this is awesome. Like this. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I get it. So because I like constructive criticism.
Me too. Yeah.
It's only going to make me better.
Yeah.
You know, and some people, they'll disguise that hatred in constructive criticism too. You just got to be able to pay attention to it. All right. Yeah, I do a lot of shooting, like from let's say I'm doing football, basketball. Bro, this is where I kill a lot of people.
Okay.
All right. A lot of people stay in the same spot.
No, you can't say, especially for sports.
Why are you there?
Yeah.
Move.
There's 100 yards of football field.
Move. And I use a telephoto lens. I can use anywhere between one of my lenses is like a 150.
Oh, you ain't playing.
No, 150 to a 500 millimeter.
God damn.
Yeah.
Who the fuck makes that lens?
Tamron, Sony. You can get you a 70. 70 to a 2.
Sports.
Do a 70 to a 2. No, I've done clients just I would say headshots, just talking. I'm standing at a distance, I'm knocking them out.
Because see, the way I shoot is, and I'm sure everybody's like, you're a rookie, but which is fine. I like to just basically people watch with my camera.
Okay,
That's how I do. What phrase, if you had to say your style is, what phrase would that be?
People watching.
If you're
not people watching, you stalking.
But you at the game. That ain't people watching.
Man, listen. It's up to it's your creative license.
Right.
It's what you gonna bring to the table. If you sit here and say, you know what, I bet you from 50 yards away I can light them up with this camera. I can do that.
Right.
Because a lot of times I have to switch my camera over from taking the photo over to video mode, and I'm doing highlights too.
Okay. So do you like taking pictures more, or do you like videography more, or is it kind of equal, or?
I have to say that I like taking photos more.
Okay. Why is that?
I hate editing videos a lot.
Why? I love that shit.
Sometimes I don't know what it is. I hate the process, but I love the finished product. I mean, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the multimedia game as a whole.
Yeah.
But maybe it's because of the way that I'm a little bit OCD, and even if I see a chink in the armor, if I see like a move on the screen, I'm like, oh, this is garbage.
No, but you can fix most times, not always, with the video stabilization, and you can crop it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Just an idea.
So just a little trick here. Let's say that you're filming.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's say, what can I use for an example? What I was taught was turn your camera on and keep it held in that position for about 25 seconds.
Why do you do that?
You never know what's gonna happen. Like
you can catch candid moments.
You sure can. And like with me, whenever I do a photo shoot, bro, I don't take 100 or 150 photos. You gonna get about 400-500.
Me too.
Because I need to pick out the best one.
Yeah,
I have to.
Yeah,
that's a must. I'm a perfectionist. Whatever you hire me to do, I'm gonna give you more than what you pay for.
So, what was your first paid gig ever?
There was a family of 4.
Okay.
When I was in Illinois, a lady, her name was Heather. Her husband, she had 2 kids.
Okay, dope.
And that was my first gig in Illinois.
How'd you get that gig?
Co-work.
Just word of mouth?
Yeah, co-working. Like, I started taking photos, and she was like, hey, you were in school with multimedia. My family, they need photos. She wasn't a quote-unquote hater because she was in photography too.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. She's like, come on over. Light us up.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So how did that feel to have your first paid gig?
Man, it felt great. It felt great.
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask how much your first paid gig?
My first paid was 125.
That's dope though.
Yeah.
That got to feel amazing.
Oh, it did.
It
felt great.
Because that lets you know this is for real.
Yeah, it felt great. Yeah, it definitely felt great. It felt great. But,
so what is your focus now as far as, do you primarily want to do sports and action? Is there a particular lane, or do you want to be able to spread around? I know earlier you said you jack of all trades, but there's got to be something specific that's like, that's the lane I really like, but I can also do these other things.
Bro, it's hard because just having a creative mind. Like if I'm walking around with a camera all day, I'm gonna light something up. I'm gonna come home with over 1,000 images. I'm gonna come home with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to limit myself. You know, well, whatever. Of course, there's gonna be. It's kind of like a graph. You know, if you got what do you call it? That pizza graph, that pie chart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care about the percentages on there, bro. If I love it, if there's a need for it, and you believe in my work, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
If I can't do it by myself, I'm gonna pick up the phone and call some of my people.
Yeah.
Like, I need your help, bro. I'm getting this gig here.
Yeah.
I'm willing to pay you.
Yeah.
Pick up your camera. Let's work.
Yeah.
Let's work.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tag you
Yeah.
in it.
Okay. So What's your go-to software then?
My go.
Or does it depend on what the project is?
No. I've always used Adobe Suite.
Okay.
Use that Adobe Suite.
Okay. Because I use Lightroom for photography, and I use DaVinci Resolve and iMovie for video. It just depends on the type of video it is.
Use for your video, play with Premiere a little bit.
I don't like Premiere.
For real?
I'm weird like that. I don't know. I like DaVinci because of the color grade system in it as well. To me, it seems, and I use the free version.
Right, nothing wrong with that. If it's free, I mean, hey,
people, what'd you edit your video on? I said
a free
DaVinci Resolve, and it's free. The full version is $400. But see, I don't like the subscription model of Adobe.
I don't either.
But I like their software. I don't like this. I'm not paying you $20 for the rest of my month for the rest of my life.
Right. I gotta tell you off camera how I got that. So
ain't nothing about this. Well, yes, I'll take the game.
I got connections.
Yes. Because see, when I was going to the Art Institute, they did it where you got like the student discount, but I think it was a subscription model then also. It was 2000. My son is 9. Wait, his birthday is 8, 13, 14. So around 2013. But yeah, we got a student discount, and you would get the whole package. I want to say for like $40 or something like that. But this was 10 years ago.
Yes, they did the same thing to us in college, and I'm sitting there worried like, how am I gonna get this?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get this $50 to $40.
Yeah. Lo and behold, I know a few highly intelligent individuals who know how to do some things.
We'll talk when we get there.
All right.
So transition back to sports and stuff. How did you? I mean, obviously we went to school with Vaught, but how did y'all end up linking up for you to be their go-to?
Bro, by accident.
What, you just at the game with a camera?
No, bro. Listen, a lot of great things happen by accident. I got into motivation by accident. I ended up doing motivational speaking to the youth in Illinois by accident.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it at all. I come back. I'm driving along Woodruff Road.
Okay.
Bro, they doing a car wash. So I'm saying, just pull on over there.
Oh, the team was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. 2017.
Uh-huh.
I got my camera. Come over there. I'm like, hey, Vaught, what's going on with you?
Right. Just catching up.
Yeah. I'm taking a few photos. He was like, hey, man, I got a team. Come on out, take some photos for us. We had a cameraman, but, he didn't really show up. I'm like, cool. If you let me come out there, take some photos, sharpen my skills and whatnot, I mean, you ain't got to worry about paying nothing. I'm just thankful for the opportunity. Linked up from there, and then, hey.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell. So, do you ever get a chance to also help coach or do anything with the team specifically? Or you just like, I'm behind the camera, y'all do y'all thing?
Nah, I am a coach.
Oh, okay.
But I've never coached on the Titans. That's what's weird. I'm a basketball coach.
Oh, you got like a youth league or?
So I've coached YMCA, I've coached AAU, I've coached in Upward.
Oh, okay. Is that the thing in Spartanburg with that big ass whole complex?
Upward, I coached Upward when I was in Illinois.
Oh, so that's a nationwide thing.
Yeah.
Because they got the sports complex in Spartanburg.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
It's fire.
Yeah. Came down here and I did Malden Rec as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've never had the opportunity to do the football. We'll just say down the road I may want to do that because I love the sport.
Okay.
I definitely love the sport, but basketball, my girls they're ball players. So
do you mind if I ask how many and how old? Do you mind if I ask how many kids you got and how old?
I got twins. That's all I need. I got two.
Cool.
I got two. I knocked them out at one time.
Hey, I'm done.
One time.
So what position do they play in, you know what I mean?
Bro, they're unique. They can play 1, 2, 3, and 4 positions.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
And let me tell you something about having twins. It's crazy how you can see your personality split into two different people.
Okay.
They get to it. They work hard. Straight A students. They don't give me problems. Basketball champions. Like they went to middle school. Their first year playing middle school, they went to the championship.
Okay.
Coach wasn't really utilizing them the way that he should have been, and put a lot of pressure on the other girls. They lost the championship by 6. Right?
Oh, that mean they could have won.
Yes, lost by 6.
Yeah,
it broke their heart. But myself, my wife were always talking to them, always coaching them up. They looked to me for advice, and I told them as soon as they lost the championship. The youngest one was outside. She's shooting free throws. And I said, listen, let me tell you
She's
something.
mad as hell, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she got my attitude. She got my attitude. So I'm telling her, I'm like, listen, take this. Let it burn in your chest. Let it burn in your chest. Let it fuel that fire because it's going to bring something else greater. Going to bring your greatness out of you.
Yeah.
I said, this time next year, you're going to put yourself in a position to where you're going to help bring this team a championship.
That's what happened next year.
Lo and behold, we'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to that. Let me brag on my babies for a minute.
Absolutely.
I'm going to do that. So we had 2 starters on the team, 2 star players. They left. Everybody telling the kids, oh, they're going to be trash. They're going to be trash. The kids locked in that summer, went to basketball camp. Shout out to my guy, Ron White. Appreciate you for all that you do. Yeah,
When
yeah.
Southside, okay, I know of him, but I don't know him.
Yeah, Ron's a great individual. Mm-hmm. They went to his basketball camp for the summer.
Uh-huh.
Both of them dropped 20 pounds. They were in there from 8 to 4, 5 days out of the week with a basketball in their hand.
Oh, they weren't playing.
No games to be played.
Yes, sir.
Came back, made the team, got a brand new coach, brand new assistant coach. Maybe 3 girls from the team last year ended up playing with them. They run the table. They beating everybody by double digits.
Ooh.
Boop, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
My kids are leading the team in 3-point shooting.
Okay.
They get to the championship. They win.
Mm-hmm.
Now, remember how I was telling you?
Yeah.
I was telling her at the free throw line
right.
a year ago.
Yeah.
You're going to put yourself in a position, right?
Yeah.
She get to the free throw line. Boom, missed that first one.
Okay.
Right? There's only a few seconds left in the game. Shot it, missed the second one, but got her own rebound.
Okay.
And held on to it.
Foul, back to the free throw.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Missed the second, missed the next 2. And got her own rebound again. It chewed off enough time on the clock to where after, the other team had the ball, they couldn't even make it to half court to get the ball off.
Okay.
Because the other team had fought their way back.
Mm.
They're the first team in the school history to go undefeated. Let's see. Wire to wire. First time girls regional champions, district champions. So they got 2 banners up there.
Okay.
Now I'm like, you know what? Look what you just did.
Yeah.
The only way somebody can beat what y'all did as a team, as a group, as a unit, is if they go back to back.
Yeah.
Undefeated seasons.
Right.
Now, we putting this behind us. Now, let's get to this high school ball.
What's the name of the middle school, or what's the name of the team, so we can get them props?
Fisher, Firebirds. Coach Jonathan, Coach Ayana, great individuals.
Oh, Ayana Thompson?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I got a documentary with her, Ronnie Brock, Victor Duck, called Lakeside Legends. It's coming out.
Yes.
It ain't gonna be on YouTube though. That will be
okay.
I'm taking that to film festival.
Okay.
Okay. So people was like, well, I thought it'd come out in the summer. I'm not putting it on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you the trailer when we get done.
Yeah. Put around some great coaches.
Yeah.
And it felt like a real team atmosphere. It didn't feel like it was just on the backs of 1 or 2 players.
So spread around.
It wasn't a Kobe, Shaq, or Jordan.
It's like the Golden State Warriors.
It was more like the San Antonio Spurs the year that they beat.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
when they.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, they here.
That's love.
They're here.
Okay.
Like this is a unit. So
that's fine.
So I'm happy for them on that aspect.
Absolutely.
And let's see, a month and a half later, ended up playing AAU ball, right?
Okay.
So my other twin, Marley, having a terrible game, right? I keep telling her, as long as there's time left on the clock, there's still a chance.
Yeah.
There's always a chance.
You can still win, yeah.
Bro, let me tell you. We fought our way back into the game. One of the girls who was on our team, she played with the Firebirds with us.
Okay.
And she sustained a minor concussion during the game.
Oof.
And we didn't know till after the game.
Oh, damn. So she stayed in the game.
She stayed in. Tough kid. Tough cookie. 4th quarter, 4 seconds left on the clock. We get the ball. Pass the ball in. The young lady passed the ball across the court. Around the perimeter, the ball bounces. Marley catches it in her hand. In her spot. 3-point.
Yes, sir.
Trophy was 7 foot tall.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll show you the pictures when we off.
Okay, man.
7 foot tall trophy.
That's dope. Okay, cool.
Now, me being the proud dad that I am, even though I was taking pictures, I ran across the court.
Phone this camera, got
I'm like, bro, my baby just hit this game winner for a championship.
You got to celebrate.
I'm like, that is insane.
Yeah.
I had to pick her up and then, hey, and she was shaking. She like,
but so I'm gonna put you on the spot though.
Yeah.
Which twin is more skilled in basketball?
Bro, what's crazy is one of them is more offense, one of them is more defense. But
okay.
For the past 2 years, it's starting to switch. And it's starting to be equals.
Okay.
Because both of them, they can move, they can dribble
I like
the ball.
How you duck that question.
They can move. No, I'm being serious. I'm being serious. But because both of them, they're dogs. They get after it.
Okay.
They definitely get after it. Maya, she started basketball a year before Marley did. And
they didn't start at the same time.
No, they didn't. And she just caught up to her.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So you also take pictures for their team?
Yeah. Every team that they play for, I'm out there with photos.
Okay.
And then I hit the parents off, hey, who's your athlete or whatnot? I'll take photos for you. I get that taken care of. I give them the photos, just being kind of like, oh, I like these. Thank you so much. Cool. How much owe you? You don't need a thing for them. Cool.
Very cool. Okay.
Right now, you don't be there.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, you won't see me again. You won't see us again.
So I guess my next question is, do you do portraits and weddings and all that? Because I don't like none of that shit. Mm-hmm. I haven't been offered yet, but
I wasn't going to do weddings, but a buddy of mine pulled me into it. I did my first wedding and I knocked it out. I handled the video aspect of it.
How was that?
He did the photo. It was different.
Was it enjoyable?
Yeah, it was. It was enjoyable. It definitely was. They were at the altar.
Uh-huh.
I'm filming.
Yeah.
Battery went dead in my camera.
Huh? Sir, you supposed to have them things on like magazine clips.
Bro,
batteries.
Battery went dead in the camera, but
oh Lord,
my boy was right beside me.
Oh, he
with here, so I was able to pop that thing out, get it back in like a clip. Boom.
Sir, you cannot be letting the battery die.
I can't. I learned my lesson. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. Yeah. But it was a success.
Yeah.
It was a success. If the bride and groom didn't know that, they know it now. But hey.
We ain't gonna say their names.
My fault, but it came out. They loved it.
Spice a picture in there in the moment. Yeah, they half a second.
I definitely had to find a way to get around that part. So.
You tell me, man. Let's get about it. Let us know how can we reach you for business inquiries and everything.
Man, I am on social media. You can find me, Marcus Whitner. That's my personal page.
Yes, sir.
Or you can that's on Facebook. You can go to my official business page, Blessed Man Success Certified Royalty LLC. That's on Facebook as well.
Yes, sir.
My IG, I_am_ BMSCR. You find me there.
Uh-huh.
And I got my BMSCR_ MoGraphs.
Oh,
MoGraphs, yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this before we get out of here. What's your next gig that you got going on?
You know what?
Well, this won't come out for like another month.
I'm gonna give y'all a quick lesson, right?
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna give it to you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because,
well, what type of gig? Don't tell us who it's for.
No, it's definitely gonna be photography.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely gonna be photography. But I'm the type of individual that if you're quiet, just go to work. Mm-hmm. Then you hit them upside the head with it. And finish
Say no more, my man.
Because I'm sure you've heard this. If they can't hear it, they can't stop it.
Yeah, but see, I made and I'm not saying my word is gospel. I made a post that said creativity cannot be stolen; it can only be imitated.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I don't give a fuck about giving away game.
Right.
You can't copy it. You can imitate it.
Right. I ain't worried about that because I know what I bring to the table.
Yeah.
But with me, my mindset, my beliefs in the spiritual realm and how people are, and if you shut up and just hit them upside the head with it, they don't know how to attack it.
All right.
It's here now.
Yeah.
It's here. So just when you think you got me here, I'm over here.
Okay.
So I learned to shut up. Like if you ask me a genuine question, I'm gonna answer it.
Right.
But when it comes to my projects that I got coming out, I gotta shut up because it's still marinating. I like to let my steak marinate before I cook.
Okay, is it photography or videography?
Oh, it's a combination. This the whole multimedia package.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Whole multimedia package, yes.
You gonna do the graphics and everything?
As much as I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
hey, I want to say thank you for your time. I appreciate you coming through and sitting down.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
You for having me. Hey, stop by. Shoot me an instant message. I'm very approachable. I'm very approachable. Let's talk about something. You got a project you want to work on with me? Let's work.
Absolutely.
Let's work.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We out.